Bohdan had driven to Kyiv countless times for work, errands, everyday life. But this trip, this one, would stay with him forever. There was barely any fuel left in the car, and every drop felt like the difference between fear and survival. Ramko's parents worried every second, worried for their tiny son, worried whether the car would make it to Grandma's house, worried whether they would make it at all. The car was filled to the brim. Besides little Ramko and his parents, Aunt Alina sat squeezed in the back seat with her children Melania and Vladyslav, and with them traveled a cat, a dog, and even a small fish in a glass jar, carefully held so the trembling road wouldn't shake its fragile world apart. The road was terrifying. As they left Kyiv, explosions thundered behind them. Rockets cut through the sky, and the sounds of war echoed across fields and highways. It felt as if the earth itself trembled beneath their wheels. But they kept going. When they finally reached Grandma's home in the small town of Krasyliv, in the Khmelnytsky region, Ramko's parents felt the tension inside them slowly loosen, not fully, but enough to catch their breath after 3 sleepless nights spent in a cold basement. Grandma was already outside, waiting. The moment she saw them, tears streamed down her cheeks. She cried from fear, from relief, from love, from seeing her children and grandchildren alive. Grandpa was very ill. It was hard for him to speak, hard to stand, hard even to breathe. But when he saw little Ramko, his eyes filled with tears, tears that said everything he couldn't voice. How long will we stay here? How long will the war last? What will happen to Kyiv? No one knew the answers. And the news made everything worse. Irpin, Bucha, Hostomel. Names that cut into every Ukrainian heart. Places where hope was wounded, where innocence was taken, where history changed forever. This was the world into which Ramko was born. A world shaken by fear and pain. But the most important thing was this. He was still too young to understand. Too young to feel the weight adults carried. He only felt warmth, safety, and love. That night, for the first time in days, little Ramko slept in a warm bed. He didn't understand what safety was, but he felt it. He felt peace in the arms of his mother, in the gentle quiet of a home far from explosions. In the days that followed, Ramko discovered a new world. Fresh air, warm sunlight, the laughter of his cousins, the soft hands of Grandma, the tender, fragile gaze of Grandpa, who tried every day to gather enough strength just to be near his grandson. The whole family, brother, sister, parents, grandparents came together, united by the same pain, the same fear, the same stubborn will to keep going. They lived through the war together, through the sorrow, through the uncertainty, through a struggle that has lasted for 4 long years. And in the middle of it all, little Ramko, growing, smiling, breathing, becoming a symbol of life stronger than darkness, a reminder that even in the hardest times, light is born, love endures, and hope survives.